This is the second video of this section, Enhancing SELinux Policies. In the previous video we learned how to use SELinux booleans. In this video we'll learn to list policy modules. Also we'll see how to load and remove policy modules. Not all situations can be perfectly defined by policy writers. At times we'll need to make modifications to the SELinux policy. As long as the changes involve adding rules, we can create additional SELinux modules to enhance the policy. If the change is more intrusive, we might need to remove an existing SELinux module and replace it with an updated one. First, let's look into listing policy modules. SELinux policy modules are sets of SELinux rules that can be loaded or unloaded. These modules, with .pp or .cil suffixes, can be loaded and unloaded as needed by the administrator. Once loaded, the policy module is part of the SELinux policy store and will be loaded even after a system reboot. To list currently loaded SELinux policy modules, it's recommended to use the SEModule command. So here's the SEModule command. Depending on the version of the SELinux user space tools, listing modules will show module versions as well, that is the old version, or just the module name, which is new version. On our HEL 7.2, the old SELinux user space is still active. So let's execute the SEModule command. As you can see, it lists the currently loaded SELinux policy modules in alphabetical order from A to Z. The more recent SELinux user space no longer uses module versions, but instead introduces priorities. Modules can be loaded with a higher priority, overriding previous modules, or with lower priority. For this, let's type the command SEModule-list-modules equals full. As you click Enter, it shows the priority as well as the policy module format. The SELinux utilities will copy the active policy modules into a policy-specific location. As such, listing this directory also provides an overview of the currently loaded modules. So, let's list the directory with the ls command, followed by the directory path. On older SELinux user space versions, this location is set at etc/SELinux, whereas the more recent SELinux user space has its path var/lib/SELinux. The next thing we're going to learn is loading and removing policy modules. In later videos of this section, we'll learn how to write new policy modules. Once created, they need to be loaded and removed. This is done with SEModule as well, regardless of the policy format, .pp or .cil. Type the command vi localpolicy.te. We need to add this to the localpolicy.te file. We save and quit. Next, we write the command cat localpolicy.te. Here's the content of this file. After that, we make the local file policy.pp. The localpolicy.pp file can be loaded using the SEModule application. Here's the next command that we run. SEModule-i localpolicy.pp. Now we have the localpolicy.pp loaded. OK. In this video, we've learned to enhance SELinux policies. In the next video, we'll learn to create custom modules.